And he like, A-L, A-L. Oh, what is up? We are back. Listen, the man is at it again. You gotta give it to him, right? Very consistent. Honey, AL is over there calling out Love and Marriage Huntsville for their bad editing. And then, honey, he is talking to Dr. Dillsworth. No, he's not even talking to her. He's talking to like her assistant. But he, got it up on his channel, honey, that he talking to Dr. Dillsworth, the director. Okay? It was the lady on the Houston trip, the lady that was talking to Keke. Child, let me just look at my notes. Shame. Make it make sense, honey. But yeah, I couldn't believe this fool called the lady up. And she like, who is this? Who is? And she was like, is you a producer? She was asking him. Is you a producer? No, I'm a content creator. I know she like, that motherfucker thirsty? He thirsty as hell, honey. Let me give him a little tea, honey, so he can quench his thirst. Damn. I know she like, he crazy. This fool just be calling people. And he's not embarrassed. Not embarrassed by his behavior. But yes, honey, so he's trying to get the tea on Dr. Bridget Dillsworth. And he was calling her to get, some information about her, talking with Keke before he does commentary on Keke's passing. And I was confused because I'm like, you done did several videos. So, like, child, make it make sense. Like, you did several. But anyways, honey, shame. Anyway, he tell her assistant, or whoever she is, honey, that Keke did a video on how Dr. Bridget treated her. And some of the cast vouched for Keke. Oh, and the lady he was talking to is Crystal. She's the admin director. But the lady was telling him, Crystal, she was telling him that Dr. Bridget don't do scripted TV. She goes off of a vibe. He also mentioned how he talked to Dr. Francis, and Dr. Francis says he don't do no scripted TV. He is all natural, honey. Okay. You go get the reality with him. I love me some Dr. Francis, honey. How you doing? How your wife doing? I love them. They need them more on the show. They got all these other people, child. Trish and her husband, child. You know what I noticed on this trip when I took a look back at the episode? Kimmy was trying to blame Mel for when she was seeing somebody else. Remember when she moved into the hotel and Stormy defended Mel and was like, well, she didn't think she was coming back to the marriage. She could talk to whoever she wanted to talk to. Stormy kept telling Martell several times, nigga, you cheated. That's why she did what she did. Okay. And it's like, he's such a narcissist. And it's just like, he doesn't need any help, Kimmy, being wrong. He was wrong. But he has this attitude, and he has the attitude that I could cheat on you, and you just supposed to be so faithful to me and keep taking me back. No. We get sick of y'all. You act up all them times. Shit, I would have been in a full-blown relationship. He thought he would have had a baby. I would have had a baby with the nigga and just got rid of Martell. Martell is disrespectful. Okay? Disrespectful. That's why we saw Mel in the damn video. I said, come on, girl. You remember when she went around with the wasn't it the gasoline thing, and oh my god, I was like, girl, I see it. Didn't he just steal her money after she did that? He had stole her money. Just no shame, like, but yeah, but that's two wrongs don't make a right. I hate when people start talking like that. It's just like, if you do me wrong, I'm gonna make it right. That's how I see that. But yeah, Kimmy up here defending Martell. Well, that still wasn't the right thing to do, to, see somebody else, even if he had did it. Girl, shut you over there in that burning house. You need to call 911. Call them for your sister-in-law too, honey, because she in a burning house too. And child, y'all got to get it together. But yeah, sitting up here defending wrong. That's why we don't need another Brother Tucker on here defending wrong, like Nell, like we saw her in the previews, and I'm not saying that she can't call Mel stubborn. She knows her better than what I do, but you better not be defending Martell. That's what you better not be doing, because this man is just flat out wrong. It's flat out wrong, you guys. So yeah, but for Kimmy to defend that, I was like, oh, Kimmy, no wonder you was over there rolling over and taking it. Shit. Okay, y'all done got accustomed to abuse, misuse, disrespect. Shit. Melody was over there trying to hold something. Should have been holding something. Okay, but shit, I ain't mad at Melody. You do you. Shit, I know women that would have did him way worse. Way worse. I mean, I'm talking about he would have walked in and they would have been screwing, honey. Okay, so he better be glad Melody went to the hotel. Shit. Better get out of here. When I tell y'all, that set my ass back. I was getting triggered. I was like, I know damn well. And it's funny, you really got to go back and watch the show, because you be missing little stuff. I wonder if I caught that back then, but Kimmy was wrong as hell for that. Ciao. Oh, and another thing, he calls out Miss Buddy. We know who Miss Buddy is. That's Melody. On inviting Sunni and Moses to Stormi's gala. Y'all remember on the show they had Stormi and Destiny talking, and it sounded like Stormi invited Moses and Sunni, but Anthony, of course, honey, he the damn research investigator, honey. I wonder who he know up over there. Put it in the comments, honey, if you know, but yeah. He just dissecting the scenes, and he dissected the one scene with Kimmy and the Dr. Bridget Dilworth, the lady that was talking to Keke. He dissected that, and that's not what they said, because he was telling the lady Crystal, Kimmy and the Bridget lady was talking about the group, and the group is in trouble, and and Crystal was telling him, well, she didn't know nothing about that, and he was like, no, Kimmy had told her. And then I think the lady admitted, Kimmy and her, they had a conversation, but, like the lady, she went off of a vibe. Like, it wasn't just what Kimmy was telling her that made her know that something was off with the group. Oh, and Dr. Bridget never even watched Love and Marriage Huntsville. That was interesting. You know what? All of this is very interesting, because I have heard for some time about Keke and this lady, Bridget, and a lot of people didn't like how she talked to Keke. I know when I watched the scene again, it was kind of like she was wondering why was Keke there, because nobody seemed to want her there. But the main people that didn't want her there was Marceau and Tisha. Them was like the main people. Oh, and real quick, honey, Miss Phaedra Parks, honey, is back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, how they go bring Phaedra back now that Candy ain't on there, now that Nene ain't on there, and Kenya? It's like, y'all late as hell. When it really, I can't even get the words out. When it really mattered, that's when y'all should have did this shiggity. Now it's like 20 years later and we don't care, but I'm happy somebody over there. Somebody saved the sinking ship. The Titanic, honey. Okay, ain't that what PHAEDRA said? She said the show is going down the wrong road. Going down the wrong road. I hope she careful with everything she say. Don't come back do all that damn lying. Because ain't nobody here for all of that, honey. Okay? Oh, another thing. Basketball Wives. Have y'all been watching that? Y'all see how Evelyn is being all nosy and... What y'all think about her daughter being pregnant by the game? I'm like, Shanice, girl, you was doing good. You should have got married, had your baby like that, have a real family. Don't just be selling your cootie cat out there like your mammy. Don't. Especially to the game. He's thirsty, superficial. Girl, if you go save yourself, like at least have a baby with like somebody you love, you know? So... It's like, are they in a real relationship? Are they getting married? What is going on with them? Jennifer and that man. Ooh, child, we gonna get into it. Jennifer know how to pick them, huh? She was over there with big hips. Mr. Tim Norman, honey. Sweetie pie. Sweetie thighs, honey. I want to see what these people saying, and then we gonna get to Jennifer's man, honey. But yeah. Okay, so one person says that had to be the doctor herself. How could anybody else have that much of a recollection of something they weren't a part of? Just being around isn't good enough. Yeah, because the crystal lady, she says that she was there too. To have that much detail when it comes to defending someone else. She really went hard for the therapist. That's why I say that was the therapist. I thought that too, because she kept saying, who is this? And you know how you don't want to tell somebody that it's you? That's what I had got the whole time. So I'm glad that person said that. Another person says, AL, I love watching you. You don't come to play, honey. You don't come to play with the people. Another person says, Kimmy didn't say who. If a couple goes to therapy, it is understood something needs fixing. The same is true when you go to a specialist. If something is wrong medically, you're there because something is wrong. I know that's right. Another person says that's probably why Stormi was acting like she was the last time, she was on YouTube. I think she'll be leaving. She gonna be leaving? She leaving the show? Y'all been saying that. Why y'all think she leaving the show? Did she come out and say it? Who was Stormi telling that to if it wasn't Destiny? Also, Kimmy saying the group energy was thick and was talking about the whole cast, which was true because several people had words already. So why are you continuing to speak on Keke when she is no longer here? Just stop. This is messy, Anthony, because you are wrong. Let her husband and children grieve and rest in peace, Keke. I know that's right, honey. This man, he is obsessed, honey. But yeah, he was telling the lady Crystal, yeah, I need information because we getting ready to do this commentary on Keke and her passing. And I'm like, she been passed. So what is this? Child. Oof. This... For Mr. quality and training purposes, this call may be monitored or recorded. At this point, it's the song that doesn't end, and it goes on and on, my friends. Okay, he just be recording everybody. I wonder, do he be recording his mama? Probably was recording the mother, honey, as he was growing up getting them whoopings. Okay? He tapes everything. That shit is kind of crazy. That shit is crazy. I'm sorry. That shit is cuckoo. Okay? He is uncouth. And he need proof, honey. Oh, he does not care about anything, but what is he trying to point out? Why don't the aunties even say, why don't they say something? Shit, they need help. Okay? That's like in my family. I'm like, why my auntie don't ever call out my cousins? Because she childish just like them. Birds of a feather, honey. Okay? The apple don't fall too far from the tree. Okay, if the damn tree fucked up, what you think? Damn branches gonna be messed up. Okay? They ain't gonna know that they wrong. That's why, you gotta be honest with your kids or people you out here calling nephew and niece, and, look out for them. Tell them when they wrong. And they don't get on him. He says, I put it out there for a reason because I know what's about to happen. You cannot come over here. He said, let me tell you this, the aunties and nobody on here control what I want to do on my platform. Even if they told me not to, I will do what the F I want to do. Woo, child. The ghetto. I don't do the ghetto. Ghetto, a little bit hood. Another person says Stormi's sentences were spliced and edited with the other sentences or scenes. So this is not the conversation they actually had. Kimmy was talking about the scene, but the lady on the phone said she didn't tell the therapist anything about the group or whatever she said. That was the point of the situation. Child, I don't know what he doing. Okay? I don't know. Kimmy said the collective as a whole. Where was she wrong? Did she specify Keke? What did Keke say about this lady? Do anybody got the live? Another person says, I feel so sorry for you, Anthony. Do you belong to a church or something? Just ask. Do you go to church, nigga? They want to know what church you go to. What Lord is you serving, honey? He ain't serving the Lord, honey, okay? So he says to the person, don't feel sorry for me. We good over here. Not my fault. You can't take exposing what really happened in production, covering things up. I feel sorry you keep you keep coming to watch my but you feel a certain type of way. Easy way to fix that is to not click on my channel. Child, these people gonna be dragging you, child. I think it is just... So another person tells him, find some peace, let it go, and use your platform for something else. You aren't even fun to watch anymore. Oh, child, they sick of you, honey. So he tell the people to stop coming. Another person says, I have a sincere question. If you truly feel this way about him, why comment on him? Huh? I'm trying to look at what is they saying. Oh, so the person says, I actually like him and I want to continue to watch and support him. However, this sector of his commentary is negative and draining. It seems to change his lighthearted personality. This is heavy. Two things can be true at the same time. The way he has done the Scotts and Keke. It's really shameful that he points the finger at others. You can like a person and also tell them they are wrong. Yeah, that's right. Like I said, he came for the Scotts. He came for Keke. He didn't came for Mel. And it's like, for Stormi to be aligned with him, it's like, girl, you next. Some of y'all be aligning with the devil, and it's like, you next. Whatever people do to other people, they will do to you. Okay? Listen. So, child, they trying to say Jennifer Williams of Basketball Wives, her dude's court documents prove that the fiance lied, honey, about owing over $250K. Yeah, I heard it's more like 12,500 or something. But yeah, he gave her some, astronomical number, and she's just like, okay. And I'm like, Jennifer, you gotta get proof. This is how you be getting played. You be getting scammed, girl. So one person says, Jen, you too damn old for this. Stevie Wonder can see that he's a con artist, honey. Another person says, horrible. She was scammed by the guy who stole her Range Rover as well. Another person says she's so desperate to have a guy, it's sad he's using her. Another person says, looks like Vanessa was right about him. She tried to tell Jennifer, but Jennifer told her to mind her business. Another person says, Jennifer is beautiful, but I knew her fiance was not genuine because of the huge age difference. That don't mean that he's a bad person just because of age. He's not a good dude because don't nothing make sense with him. He got kids. He had some DV situation, and when he was explaining the situation to Evelyn and the girls, it just didn't sound right. It didn't make no damn sense to me. Okay? Another person says, what's wrong with being single? Another person says she likes criminals, not criminals. Another person says, I used to feel sorry for Jennifer. I don't anymore. She's a grown-ass woman. And another thing I don't like about her, she is so fake, trying to act bougie, saying I don't do broke. Obviously, she does more than once. Not more than once. Not more than once. Another person says, well, we know damn well she's paying for the wedding, rings, house, everything. What's wrong with her? Is she that desperate to have a man just to say she has one in 2024? I think so, honey. I thought that they looked cute together, but I don't know. It just something always seemed kind of off with him. And then, did y'all see on the show, he accused her of not really being open. And it's like, them be the main ones. I used to have this nigga I used to work with. You got walls up. I'm supposed to, nigga. You're married. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You heard of boundaries, nigga? Okay. Another person says Jennifer is too concerned about how a guy looks and if he has money. Oh, she don't care about looks. You see that one, Eric, with that big ass wart or whatever the hell that was on his damn face. Okay? The one that threw that drink? Shit. I would have had to get his ass. Okay? He threw that drink on her. That shit was crazy. Telling her she wasn't nothing. You about to be 40 and don't nobody want you. He was just evil and ugly, honey. Okay? Maybe it's karma for Jennifer looking down on everyone and judging people by their wealth. If she changes what she values, maybe she will find a man that loves her. Another person says, I thought it was a storyline from the beginning when he said $250,000. Restitution is to make someone whole again after something you damaged or stole. Who is this woman? Is she rich? Did he burn her house down or damage a Bentley? Another person says, she reminds me of Kenya. They're both beautiful and always getting into repeated bad relationships with men. Another person says Jennifer needs to just say no and see which way he goes when she says no. He needs to be responsible for his own debt and restitution. She really needs to look in a mirror and see that she does not need any validation. She does not need a provider. She needs to love herself enough not to fork over that money to pay for somebody else's debt responsibility. Just say no. Yeah, because $250,000, that's a lot of money. Oh, real quick, did y'all see that Brandy and Evelyn is into it? And Evelyn is mad at Brandy because she been inviting Jackie around. And on the last few episodes, Jackie ain't really been on there. Shout out to Brandy. Brandy is doing a better job on Basketball Wives this season. I still don't really like her like that. But I like her better this season. And I like that she's not trying to like kiss people ass. She's just being who she is, and she was letting Brooke and Evelyn know, we gotta forgive Jackie. They always do the same shit with that show. That's why I kind of stopped watching it. I kind of watch it out of boredom now just to see what's going on. But Jackie is the show, but they do what they always do, where they make Jackie the villain and she's so horrible and you can't trust her, and it's like, Evelyn, you was just over there cool as a cucumber with Jackie after you had already said, don't talk about my daughter, don't talk about my daughter, Shani, like she talked about Shanice, like that's my daughter, that's my kid, like Leo, like I love my kids, like Shanice is a good girl, like it doesn't bother us so, like I hate Jackie. You was doing all of that, and then you got right back cool with Jackie. You trying to turn, and I notice what Evelyn does. She tries to make like her beef, she tries to make everybody have that same beef with the person she's beefing with. Girl, stop it. You too damn old. You about to be a grandmother, and you just acting stupid. Okay? But yeah, she's trying to be a private investigator on the show. I guess she gonna find out information on Brooke's grandbaby. I think her son or something is expecting a baby, and they trying to figure out, is it really his and all of that. But yeah, the show been kind of boring. Jackie ain't been on there, and now like Evelyn is hanging with one of Jackie's friends, and her and the girl done hit it off, and girl, it's just a mess. It's a whole mess, honey. But yeah, Evelyn and Brandy getting into it. Ooh, that's gonna be good. I will be watching. Child, I just watched that clip where he was talking to Evelyn, the Christian Gold's guy, Jennifer's fiance. He talking about the judge had it out for him. Child, if that ain't some nigga shit, I don't know what is. Yeah, the judge just didn't like me. How about you guilty of what you did, nigga? Okay, but yeah, he needed $250K to finish paying off his restitution from a previous domestic violence case. Before the two can walk down the aisle, he wants her to pay the money. You gotta pay to marry me. Child, bye. And Jennifer said it's gonna cost $250,000 just for them to get married. So why would you spend that much on a wedding, Jennifer? You crazy. So his restitution is $12,500. I had the right number. So it's $12,500, and he telling her it's over $250K. He trying to scam her. Girl, you still ain't learned. Whew. And child, what is this? I've been seeing pictures of Bambi and Scrappy out of town together. Girl, you just had to divorce that man. You couldn't get him to pay rent. Ain't no way in hell we would be hanging out. Ain't no way. Y'all way too forgiving. Y'all too nice. Gotta keep them boundaries, honey. Okay? Cause Scrappy, the way he was all with Erica and child, Scrappy be using them women. Scrappy, I think, is a narcissist, honey. Yeah, he be triangulating. Why you think Mama D be all up in his relationships? When he over there with Erica, they be talking bad about Bambi, and now he probably over there with Bambi, they talking about Erica. Well, no, they just co-parent. Shit, it just wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be nowhere near no damn Scrappy. Because I will never forgive a man that didn't pay the damn bills. And at least his half, because she was going half with him. Okay? But yeah, Evelyn calling out Jackie for being a prostitute in the 80s, it's whack. She's been married to Doug. Girl, Evelyn, you had you a good man. You didn't want that man that you was with. Okay? You didn't want that man. Who was the man she was with? I kind of liked him. He seemed like a nice guy, but she didn't want him. She wants trouble, trouble, trouble. Okay, so you calling Jackie a prostitute? Girl, what you think you been doing all these years? Messing with all the men. Okay? You ain't been winning. Jackie won with Doug. Okay? She won. She get married every year. Okay? She seemed like she happy. Jackie crazy though. Probably be following Doug around, honey. But yeah, like, Evelyn is just weird. Girl, give it up. As soon as I heard Evelyn was trying to drag Jackie over some old tea from the 80s. Yeah, she grew up in a foster home. And you were pregnant at 16. So what? Shit. Your life ain't been perfect either. You need to figure out why your daughter, don't talk about my daughter, Shani, like she talked about Shanice. You talked about Shanice. But yeah, you need to figure out what she over there doing with the gang. Okay, he had that pretty woman all them years. Did he ever marry that lady, Tiffany, his child's mother? She was real pretty and nice. He used to have a show. But yeah, the game ain't trying to settle down with nobody. I was proud of Shanice for all this time not having any kids. You know, she wasn't married or really, she was dating and stuff. But like, girl, you ruined everything. You had the chance to do it big, to do it right. And you took after your mama. Okay? You done took after your mammy. But yeah, honey, that's all I got to say about this. What y'all think about Jennifer? Please pray for Jennifer, honey. Poor thing want love. I don't think Jennifer want love. I think she wants some money, but honey, they taking yours, honey. Ain't you like, you hustling backwards, shit. You're supposed to be hustling forward, honey, okay? Shit. But yeah, I was shocked that her and the Christian guy, they lasted this long. But I was like, ooh, Jen, you better not marry him. All this information coming out. I know you watch. I know you on the YT, honey. I know you know the tea. So you better not marry that man. All the court documents is out, and he don't owe that much restitution. He trying to get more money out of you. Trying to hit a lick. Okay, so girl, you need to run away from me with this. Okay, you need to get away from that man. City girls down by a lot. Shit. And he light-skinned it too. Jennifer ain't never really had no light-skinned man, but yeah, he a criminal too. He a Tyler Perry character, honey. Up to no good. Shame, shame, shame. Sad case. Shout out to Aunt Leola, honey. I know she just rolling her eyes and sucking her teeth, honey, from the grave. But anyways, honey, that's all I got to say about all this. And I will check you guys out in the next video.